detailing you did?
Yeah. Hi everyone, Simon Flynn. We're at Haywards Heath Arts Exhibition and just showing off my horror film memorabilia. These are the large like French double posters. That's probably one of the best posters I've ever seen. I just love the artwork on that. Underneath it we've got Dr. Jekyll and Sister Hyde, which is as good, but just can't put everything out. That's another great one. Horror Star. And I think underneath it there is Schizoid. Not quite as good as that, and that's that's wonderful as well. Few things for the Black Torment. Right, so we come into the we've got Simon King of Witches, which is a great title, but not a particularly great film. And so the purpose of this really is just to show off stuff. So while we're still on posters, let's quickly show you through posters. I won't go through everything I've got, but these are the one sheets. No, sorry, UK quads. So we've got The Comeback, which is a great film. Bug, not one of my favourite posters. On Alice. Killer's Moon, I love the artwork on that. Happy Birthday to Me. I particularly like a lot of these early 80s slasher movies. X-Ray, probably my favourite slasher film, and I love the artwork on that. The Awakening. Prom Night, again another classic early 80s Canadian slasher. Frightmare is particularly good. I love Sheila Keith. I met Sheila Keith a few times. Funny Man's a more modern one. So still sticking with the posters, we got My Bloody Valentine, which is a classic, pretty gruesome poster. That reminds me, I think I love artwork from or photographic work from the video era. So that was a video cover. So as was Curtains. Again, another slasher classic. It's probably my favourite genre, as you can see. X-Ray. Graduation Day, which again is another classic. A few more poster things to go through. We've got The Nesting, which I love the house in that. That's pretty cool. The artwork's crazy on that. Killer's Curse. Awful film, but just wonderful artwork. About the fourth poster I've got of X-Ray. That's kind of cool. That's a more vintage one. Victor Buono, great. I like collecting stuff on obscure movies. House of Seven Corpses is a very niche kind of film. New Year's Evil, it's good canon slasher. Warlock Moon, like the film, but an awful poster, but I just love the film. And lastly, with the posters, The Pit is just wonderful as a film and a poster. Again, it's quite an obscure film. It's a great film. The Night God Screamed, just fantastic poster. Visiting Hours, another hospital slasher. Without Warning. Scream's probably my least favourite poster. That's probably one I'll sell. The Uncanny is a great little film. Bloody Birthday. Recently got that. So I've got a fair collection. Moving on to here, we've got Vincent Price's Ale, which a friend of mine, Peter Fuller, did. A few little figures, a script from The Wicker Man. I wrote an article for that book, which is pretty good. And this is quite interesting. This is a really old Edgar Allan Poe. I wanted some sort of trying to look at the date of when this was published. This is about 18 something, so it's about 200 years old. And there's quite a lot of little drawings. I think Edmund Dulac did the artwork of the drawing. So Hamlet, which Don got for me. This is CL, Christopher Lee, so it's Christopher Lee's lighter. I got that from Peter Nicholson, so that's an interesting thing to have. Michael Myers mask, of course. This was signed by Peter Cushing in 1993, and he went through the book and corrected some mistakes and things, which was great to have. I've got rid of most of my videos, but there's and some singles and stuff like that. British horror film locations. I did some photos for that book and wrote a bit about it as well. A few other bits and pieces. I used to love reading these as a kid. These are some sort of like ghost stories. These were wonderful. Shivers magazines, I used to write for that round about late 1990s. I probably did about 10 different articles for that. We've got some interesting, I love great artwork, so we've got some interesting LPs here, spoken word, that's wonderful, and things like that. So some really good artwork. I've got a collection of spoken word, must have about 40 spoken word LPs and things like that. And sticking with records, we've got a fair good collection of these are just soundtracks and stuff. So collection, Fiend, this is great. Alice, Sweet Alice, Communion. So yeah, some good music we've got here. Models we've got, the particular one of Vincent Price. I found that in Worthing, which was, you wouldn't just expect to just go to a shop and see that. So that was wonderful. Puppet Master, he's probably my favourite character from Puppet Master. These are really all I've got, so I wouldn't say that's my thing, collecting models. This is literally the whole collection. That's a drawing of me that was done by Celine, a friend of mine, and you've also got this cool shirt up there, which again was made by a friend of mine. It used to be a scarf, which is the old rank symbol. It was a scarf, and a friend of mine, Joe, turned that into a great shirt. That was a shirt I wore in a film I did this year, From the Corner of My Eye. I played a police officer. Looking through bits and pieces here, these are pictures of me. I mean, this is me meeting Peter Cushing, 1991 that was. I played a mummy. The costume's just over there. So this would be, this would have been about, I think, 2015, 2013, about 10 years ago. This guy, Don Fearney, he turned the whole of his room like this, made it into an Egyptian tomb. And I played the mummy. Legend of Hammer Mummies. It's like a documentary, but that's really good. Fanzines, I guess I did years ago. Some of them were quite successful. I did about 5 or 6, and some sold a couple of 100 copies. I've still got all the letters, correspondence. So these are literally letters from people around the world ordering these, the Peter Cushing and the Vincent Price thing. So it was wonderful. I've kept all of these, and it's I don't look at them often because it's it's kind of a time that's gone. I mean, this was 30 years ago. This was a time when getting something like that through the door meant a lot. I mean, not only now, you wouldn't really sell something like that now because everything's all digital. And and people took the time to write back to you and thank you. So it was, it's really, really wonderful, wonderful times. Fu Manchu board game, Star Wars, as you can see. These are some articles. So that's an article I did on Sheila Keith, that on Victor Buono there. So it was wonderful back in the day to walk into WH Smith's and see a magazine on the shelf that you know, with your name in it and you've contributed to. So yeah, you know, quite a few of those. There was some stuff I did for Claudia Andre in Germany, for some magazines in Germany. So we've got To All a Good Night, one of my favourite slasher films. Some stuff from Crucible of Terror. And this is a particularly good poster, Last Rites, which is a particularly gruesome poster. Fade to Black. Again, video artwork, love the artwork on that. Really cool. Just photos from, so you've got Sheila Keith, photos from The Fiend, X-Ray, which again I'm particularly fond of that slasher film. So it's quite a gruesome little film. These will be just various press books. Legend of Hell House was filmed near here in Bolney. In fact, I've just got this will be a good thing to show. So that house is quite local. That's about 5 miles away in Bolney. That's where Legend of Hell House was filmed. Jumping onto an Edgar Allan Poe death mask. Right, and then things here. I've got some Graham Humphreys, who's a fantastic artist, and I know him really well. So these are some lovely things to collect. His drawings. Again, more press books and things in here. Here I've got the large lobby cards. So these will be just oversized lobby cards, which I kind of prefer to the smaller ones. Omen 2, which is great. Another book of those. With these oversized lobby cards. That's Grave Tales. So that was made in 2011, and that was the first horror film I was in. So Don Feeney made that and cast me in it, and I got put on IMDb and stuff like that. And really, thanks to him, it's rejuvenated. I've done a few bits in the past before, but I had a bit of a gap. So being in Grave Tales and then appearing in the Mummy thing and another documentary he did for Amicus really sort of made me take up that hobby, and I've probably done about 20 or 30 since then, you know. More of these little lobby cards and stuff.
Morning, Bo.
Oh hi! Oh, we're just doing. Oh, thanks. Cheers. So we're just doing.
Do you want a drink?
Yeah, I'll have a coffee, thanks.
Do you like it?
We'll have milk and 2 sugars.
When you get back, we've got cake.
Yeah, I'll be back later. Thank you.
So these are my signed stuff. Some signed autographs and things. So this is a poster of the event, and I just wanted to show. This is the Don's documentary, Amicus Vault of Horrors, and that was the first poster where I had my name on it. So there we go, Simon Flynn, which was really cool. Good documentary, good poster. And that's my first speaking part in something. And been in a few things with James Crow. That was a speaking part. And that was The Devil's Valley, which is a great poster as well, and a great little short film. That is pretty much it, really. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But thanks for listening, and I hope you enjoyed seeing some of this. Sorry I couldn't concentrate more on it, but not everything's finished yet, but it should be a good day. Thanks.